Hello.
Hello.
Pierre.
How are you?
Lucas.
Lucas, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to my maple forest, Lucas.
Thank you
all those
very much.
beautiful maple trees.
These are maple trees.
Yes, every one of them is a maple tree. Some of them are 100 to 25, 150 years old. They're a beautiful maple forest in very healthy shape.
So we are at a sugar shack,
Sucerie de la Montagne.
Sucerie de la Montagne.
I built it all up, taking apart old barns, bring the material and rebuild.
Amazing.
To keep the tradition of the early 1900s.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here 40 years. Wow. That's why I look like that.
That's why you look like what? You look great. I was just going to say, you look incredible.
Well, thank you.
And maybe I can get some fashion tips from you too. I would like
well,
to adopt this look.
No, the fashion tips is what I saw in the pictures of the way my grandpa used to dress.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, this is a really sharp way to dress. So I get my shirts made, I got knickers. So there's a sugar shack where we make the maple syrup. Why don't we go and I'll show you how we make the maple syrup.
That sounds great.
Follow me.
Let's go. Allez, allons-y.
Allons-y.
So this is the actual sugar shack.
This is the actual sugar shack that we make the syrup from all those thousands of maple trees.
Wow.
So we make the syrup in the month of March and April at the springtime. Mm-hmm. And when it starts to freeze at night and thaw in the daytime, the sap comes up the tree.
And that is the time when you tap the trees?
So.
Is that right?
So. We use a brace and bit and we tap the tree. But this is to show I'm using a drill now.
Okay.
I want to be honest.
You use technology. You don't do it all.
I did it like this.
But in the old times,
we did it like that, and that's really hard work because the maple tree is like an oak tree, it's hard wood,
right?
And it's frozen.
Okay.
So we really gotta push hard. It takes 40 liters of maple sap to boil down to 1 liter of maple syrup.
Wow.
So that's a lot of wood to burn, a lot of energy to make. 219 degrees Fahrenheit. We filter through these felt filters, not natural products.
Wow.
And the filter retains the grit and gives us a pure syrup that we have on the table.
It seems like you're really maintaining these old Quebecois traditions.
Yeah. The ways of modern days, it's a lot easier, and they produce 3 times more syrup. It pays better. But I keep it the old-fashioned way. I want to respect all those traditions. That's really important for me, really important for the kids and also all the people to come here and enjoy walking through the forest. Because if I had pipelines, they couldn't walk through the forest.
Of course.
And then they can go take a glass and taste the maple water and the smell of wood fire. The whole place is full of maple vapor. It smells good, and that's the real thing.
So it's about the experience. It's about preserving the culture. It's about
exactly.
So I'm very excited to try some of this classic Quebecois sugar shack food.
We have a meal where people can taste a bit of everything. We start with a pea soup, soft back bacon. It's grilled and smoked. And then country sausage, maple glazed ham, souffle omelette, beef pie, beans. Very, very traditional farmer food.
Thank you.
Bon appétit. I'll be back with some bread.
Merci. As I rip into a fluffy slice of this wood-fired bread, real nice crumb on this too. This is very pliant and stretchy. It is quite a hearty and rich tasting white bread.
Yeah, this sort of wood-fired bread will often have extra fat, extra sugar added, descending from I suppose, a lumberjack tradition of they would need extra sustenance to keep going for work, so inject some extra calories, yeah.
Speak of the devil.
More calories.
When you think of Quebec cuisine, you think of like heavier things like poutine, which has the meat gravy, all of this, a lot of brown.
I'm having some ham, and it's very delicious, especially when I pour maple syrup on it. Which
Can I have some of that maple syrup?
Absolutely. Very good. You get that nice, sweet, salty combination.
Also those beans with the
beans.
touch of maple as well. I've also got the tourtière here, which is like a classic Quebec meat pie. Often tourtière is perhaps more of a rural dish. Its origins are sort of more in the Quebec countryside.
I really like the crust on it. Really beautiful.
A little greasier than your average.
Flaky crust. I don't know what's happening.
That is the syrup that we boil to reduce some of the water to make it thicker So when you pour it on crushed ice or snow, you'll be able to roll it with a stick like a lollipop.
I think we should start on opposite ends and then meet in the center like Lady and the Tramp.
We can try.
Tim,
Is it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
So you're gonna.
You gotta kind of start it there.
This might pick up some of the ice. This is ice and not snow. Traditionally,
No,
it would
don't
be on
t-
snow.
No, it's snow. It's
There
just
happens to
very
be no snow on the
large,
ground right now.
very large snow. Okay, I got it.
I'm actually not picking up the whole lot.
That's okay. We're doing it on very thick snow. Then we're gonna meet in the center, just like Lady and the Tramp.
Wow.
And we're kissing with our sticks. Okay, here we go.
And
I think
gonna wind
mine
that
does
round.
look better than yours, I think. It is pretty chunky.
mine is bold.
Yeah. And then do we eat it?
Well, yeah, you
just
it's
eat
a
it.
bit like a lollipop.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's sort of you can chew it, you could just lick at it.
This is good.
It's good. It's fundamentally just maple syrup.
Yeah, but it's like buttery.
It's delicious. Yeah.
It's like caramel.
Rustic lollipop. Yeah, it's kids love it. You can find it at markets in Montreal. You can get it at sugar shacks. So maple syrup it's not a stereotype. It is genuinely like popular.
Right.
People like maple things.
I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime from Sucerie de la Montagne in Rigaud, Quebec province.
Et si vous voulez en voir plus, cliquez ici.
Merci. Je vais la tuer!